Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Robinson, and we are going to continue our studies. We're talking about scatter plots. Scatter plot is a graph with points plotted to show the relationship between two sets of data. You're going to hear the word bivariate data. That involves two variables. Bi means two, variate, variable. Note, it's used to explore relationships between two variables. The association tells you how the data sets are related. So here's a video I'm going to show about this scatter plot. And here are the types of association that we should know. There's a positive association where both data sets increase together. There's a negative association where one data set increases while the other decreases. And the last one is the no association. The changes in one data set does not affect the other data set. So there's no relationship. Please note, when data shows positive or negative association and falls along a line, there is a linear, and linear is spelled with line, the first four letters, association. When data shows a positive or negative relationship and does not fall along a line, there is non-linear association. Notice no line. Here's another video I plan on showing the correlation. So the first association is positive. This is what it looks like. Notice the dots are all going to the right and increasing as the x goes to the right and the y goes up. So they're going up, and the line that is cutting those dots is called the line of best fit. It's also called the trend line, and it shows the general trend of the data, how the data is basically going. Please note, there is usually no line that can fit every data point exactly, but the line should be as close to as many points as possible on the scatter plot. And you're going to have about half of the points above the line, and a few on the line, and a few half the points below the line. So it's right in the middle. So that's our line of best fit, or trend line. And if you remember what we talked about in slope, the line is pointing upwards. So if your dots are going upwards like that, that would be a positive line of best fit, or positive association, or positive slope. Note, when you look at the set of data on a scatter plot, you may notice that some points do not give a good indication of the association by almost all of the other data points due to the outlier. The outlier, you should know, is a data point that has a value that's significantly different from the other data points in the set. So we're going to ignore the outlier to determine the association, so it won't interfere with our correlation. So there's another video. Here's a negative association. What it looks like, the dots, notice they're decreasing on the y value and increasing on the x. So one y is going down as x goes to the right. So the points are going down. So the line that's slanting down, a line of best fit, that would be a negative slope. Another video. Here's no association or no correlation. So here the points are just going all up and down, half above this line of best fit, half of are below and above. So the determination, there is no increasing. The x is increasing, but the y is staying the same. So that would be zero slope if we were to look at it. So nothing's happening on the y-axis, so it's not increasing as x increases. So that's a zero slope or no association. Nonlinear association, we want to mention that, and this is a data point that resembles a curve. So if we were to draw a curve, it would go upside down like a U here. So that's a curve. So when you have a nonlinear association, you cannot draw a line, you end up drawing a curve. So here's a question. Which best describes the association of pets owned and the age of the owner? So here we have our dots. Notice how they're going. Notice they're going down. So if I were to draw a line, and let me get my line tool, and let's see, where's my line tool? And let me get a nice line. Here's a blue one. And I would put these right about in the middle. Some of them would hit. And notice how some of them are almost exactly on the line. Some are, a couple are below. So the line is going downwards. So I would say this one is definitely a negative association. So let's get back my select. So I would say B, negative. And that's correct. So here's another one for you to try. Well, check your understanding first. See if you understand it so far. If you need to watch the video again, please do. Write down your questions and bring them in, and I'll be glad to answer them for you. Here's one for you to try. Again, we're talking about the association of pets and the age of the owner. So it seems like you got dots all over the place here, so that's interesting. So give it a shot. We'll answer it in class. Here's another example, and I see this diagram shows several seventh graders, the number of hours they spent playing video games the day before a math test. Describe the association. So test scores on the y-axis and number of hours they spent playing video games. Okay. So, and I see Bart Simpson there trying to study. So you decide what you think the association is. Can't wait to see it in class. So check your understanding. If you understand so far, please like us on YouTube. If you're still not sure, write down your questions and I'll be glad to answer them for you in class. So this is Dr. Robinson. I hope you got something out of this video. I'll see you in class. Bye-bye. Bye.